I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hey, Ghost, I want you to swap your loadout for 2 harms.
Done. Oh, nope. I fucked everybody's up. Alright, back to B61. Now I have harms. There we go. I'm all set.
Alright, to the north of Pyongyang, Tier 7, you should see a SA-5. And then right to the east will be an SA-3. Those are the 2 main threats. We can fly around most of the other ones, but those two have to die for us to get over target.
And I say the one directly to the east.
Yeah, directly to
Like,
the east, right out on
like
the.
very close.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's SA-3 that has to die. SA-5 to the north has to die. The from Steer 6 to Steer 7, the drop will be really quick, and then we'll break and try to skirt that SA-2 to the south.
Alright, SA3 and SA5 are marked. He said we're ignoring the one. We're ignoring the SA2 over here to the east.
Yeah, the SA-2s, there is a SEAD flight going in.
Okay.
So they should take out something, but I don't know if they're going to get the 2 that matter the most to us. So I just want to make sure that they kill. We kill the 2 that might hurt us the most.
Yeah, I'm marking everything to be safe.
Yeah, I did as well.
But as you know, I have 2 harms, so I'll do as much harm as I can with.
Give your number 4 harms as well, and you can shoot. Tell them to shoot stuff as well.
Alright. Me and number 4 have harms. Okay. You got 4 harms total.
Right, and then Spins and I will ripple the 2 B61s. All we do is just lock up on a ground target and CCRP drop the nuke.
We lost him.
That was gonna be my question is what's the actual employment and deconfliction procedure for these weapons? What's our minimum altitude, minimum range?
I'd say minimum altitude. I'm not going in less than 25,000. Um, they are a parachute drop, so once we even if we don't loft them, they have the parachutes. It'll take them a good, I think it's 30 seconds or so to actually 30-40 seconds to actually get to the ground. Um, but as soon as
We're not flying at 25 the whole way through, are we?
no, I was gonna go. I guess by steer 5.
Probably go like 18 or so to steer 4, then pop up at steer 5.
Steer 6 to 7. 7 is the target. Steer 6 will probably be about where we drop them. Right after we clear steer 6 is when we'll go to drop the weapons, and then we'll turn to steer 8.
So you're gonna go from 6 directly to 8?
No, we'll
So you're
skirt.
gonna pickle at 6 and
We'll,
then okay.
we'll pickle around 6 once we get the Q.
Okay.
But short, it's from 6 to 7 is 20 miles, and it should, as soon as we pass 6, it will be few, within inside of 15-30 seconds when we can get the symbology to drop. But the thing is, we're gonna have to skirt the SA2. Would be the big thing on our flow to steer 8.
Well, I'm gonna try to push ahead once we hit steer, I don't know, 4.5 or so. And I'll see if I can push up and knock out that. Oh no, because we need the 5 and the 3 gone,
Well,
right?
if you want, you can lock that SA2 up until your wingman to fire on it.
Yeah, I can get the.
So,
Okay,
but yeah,
so.
steer 4. We'll hang back, and then we'll go. We won't proceed past steer 5 until you call the at least the 3 and the 5 dead.
Okay, that sounds good. Once you pickle, is the plan to go directly to 8 and then egress, or do you just turn and egress directly to 9?
I we will be egressing as soon as we drop. We just 8 is kind of there to show us the route around the SA2. If
Okay,
the SA2 is clear, then we'll go straight from 7 to 9 and flow out. But if it's not,
okay,
then
cool.
we'll use that to kind of skirt that the threat ring.
Alright, I'm just trying to figure out what to do once you drop that thing.
Once you pop your harms, you can flow back
I'm
out the
gonna
way you
form
came
up on
in.
you guys. Okay.
So
Is there any air to air or?
there is air-to-air threats, but we do have a 4-ship escort that will be ahead of us, and we do have a 4-ship
Okay.
SEAD that will be ahead of us as well. So
Alright, well, once we get rid of our harms, then I'll go air to air and form up with you guys and just be your personal escort, and we'll go from there.
Roger. Don't forget to save your data cartridge. Same comms as always, 17 uniform and Victor 1.
Alright, I think I can remember how to work this thing. I hope.
We do have tanker and we do have AWACS inbound or in the air.
Let's see. Where's this tanker gonna be?
Tanker is just out to the DMZ to the east of Seoul.
Gotcha. It's pretty out of the way. 6, okay.
And they both have the tanker and the AWACS have Eagle escorts.
Okay, cool.
All right, fellas. Any comments, questions, concerns?
Nope.
Negative, sir. Ready to go.
Okay. Once we get in, we'll do the ramp, and then we will get going. Gonna mute DIVC check. Cowboy 1-1 uniform check.
1255.
Cowboy 1-3 uniform.
All right, going 1X time. Takeoff ramp. Cowboy 1-1, Victor check.
Cowboy 1-3, waiting alignment.
Cowboy 1-2, how copy? Cowboy 1-2, how copy? Had to go 3, but not 2.
Falcon 1-2, radio check.
Roger, Lima Charlie on Victor 1.
Copy, same.
Skyking, do not answer. Skyking, do not answer. Bravo, Mike, Sierra. Time 1-0. Authenticate Tango Foxtrot. I repeat, Skyking, do not answer. Skyking, do not answer. Bravo, Mike, Sierra. Time 1-0. Authenticate Tango Foxtrot. Kunsan out. Alright, we've received the nuclear launch code. It is authenticated. One is aligned and ready.
2 is a good jet. 3, line and ready.
Roger, this is Cowboy 1-1 taxiing.
2 taxi. 3 taxi.
Pull up. Altitude. Warning. Jammer. Counter. Chaff flare. Low. Out. Lock.
One will take active left.
Cabo 1-3, ready for takeoff from 136.
Hey, firm. Members of the 6th VFW, Lakeview, repeat Lakeview, Mike 9er Osk 1, Sierra. Launch is authenticated. Cabra 1, call sign is switched to Deathwish 1. Brakes on, run 'em up. Brakes off, full burn. I'm having trouble getting airborne.
Deathwish Cowboy 1-3, okay?
Dude, I could not get airborne.
Deathwish Cowboy 1-3, I have you visual 12 o'clock high. How copy?
Roger, how copy? Trouble with jet.
2 is visual. Affirm, Deathwish, Cowboy 1-3 is visual, forming up on your 6.
Roger. I was having trouble with speed and getting off the ground.
Yeah, we had some runway incursion issues there, but we got it sorted out, no worries. How are you doing so far?
Speed appears fine. Flown to steer 2, climbing 15 degrees up to 15,000.
Affirm, Cowboy Filet switch uniform 17, approaching for visual inspect.
Roger.
1-4, closing up.
My data's hosted again.
Did you get any caution light?
Negative. I had no caution lights, anything. I was full burn and only at like 120 knots.
Deathwish 1, Cowboy 1-3, visual inspection seems to be okay. We'll form up on your right side and wedge and proceed as normal.
A firm, gonna level 15,000, referencing steer 3.
Cowboy 1-3, referencing steer 3, level at 16.5.
Speed is coming up to 350.
3, did you overrun? 3, what's your position in relation to 1?
3 is about 1,500 feet above 1, maybe half a mile ahead. Currently 88 miles from steer 3.
Roger, 1's coming up on your left, passing.
Three is visual.
Chalice 1, Cowboy 1-1, request picture. Cowboy 1-1, Chalice 1, picture clear.
Yeah, during that takeoff run, your plane came out of burner a couple of times.
Yeah, I was almost about to do an abort takeoff.
Yeah, I almost rear-ended you a few times, and finally I just had to pull up over you. But you seemed okay.
Yeah, I don't know what was. I was full burn. It was like 120 knots, and it was not going anywhere. Light speed capping at 350.
Four, airborne.
My flight plan is not correct. Looks like I have the escorts waypoints. To what's the status on your waypoints?
Assuming it's correct, yeah, it looks correct.
It makes a box around Pyongyang.
Yes.
Okay, Roger. 1 or 2, you're gonna take the lead. 1 is gonna form up on you.
Copy. 2 is rejoin 350, bearing 345.
Hey, firm.
3.
Cowboy 1-4, closing up. 4, closing up. Chalice 1, Cowboy 1-1, request picture. Cowboy 1-1, Chalice 1, picture clear.
Nails 5, 12 o'clock.
Affirm, Nels 512.
Sorry, that's a mud 5.
Lead is at 10.0.
Roger 2 Finston at 099.
3, Fenced-in 102. Cowboy 1-1, Cowboy 1-3, request climb to at least 25,000.
Okay, copy. Right, climbing. Right, leveling Agents 25.
Chalice 1, Cowboy 1-2. Request picture. Cowboy 1-2, Chalice 1, picture clear.
Alright, if you're just joining us, we are on a nuclear strike on Pyongyang. We're dropping 4 B61s.
Pushing 04.
3.
Alright, we've crossed the DMZ.
Chalice 1, Cowboy 1-1. Request picture. Cowboy 1-1, Chalice 1, picture clear.
Cowboy 1-1, Cowboy 1-3, almost within range of SA-5. Hot copy.
Okay. Spike Bud 2, 12 o'clock. What's your range to that SA-5?
It is at least 65 miles.
Okay.
My range is about 60. More comfortable at 50-55.
Alright, pushing CR5.
Engaging SA-2.
Spike Mud 2, 12 o'clock, bearing 360. Correction, 010. Psycho music on.
Music on. Switching to right side.
Three, breaking to attack.
Push it up to 320.
Cowboy 1-4, attack target bullseye, 360, 50 miles.
Affirm.
4, Wilco. Magnum.
Cowboy 1-3, Magnum, SA2, 11 o'clock. Cowboy 1-4 is pursuing SA2 approximately 1 o'clock.
Chalice 1, Cowboy 1-1, request picture. Cowboy 1-1, Chalice 1, picture clear.
One speed.
386. Sorry, went past 320.
Affirm.
Coming down to 340.
Alright, so 3 and 4 processing the magnums, processing the SA2, and 5 with magnums, clearing the way. By 1 and
Force
I
missile is tracking. Force is not fired yet.
are preparing to position to drop the B61s.
About 2 inside, 15 miles, 20 right.
Magnum.
4 is Magnum on that SA2 you just called.
4.
Okay.
Three, less than 30 seconds to target.
Got speed.
Three, confirmed hit, SA2 down.
Roger.
Chalice 1, Cowboy 1-2, request picture. Cowboy 1-2, Chalice 1, picture clear.
Be advised, I have the 5 in sight, but not the 3.
Roger. We should be able to miss the 3 since the 2 is down now.
If 2 is down to the left on the inside of our flight plan there, on the inner circle. 5 remains to the north, the 3 is still yet to be detected.
Affirm.
From the looks of it, 4's Magnum hit as well, so I believe that we can count 2 SA2s defeated.
Affirm.
Alright, pushing it up to 340. 340 now.
pushing past to engage SA-5.
Affirm. 2 overshot.
On speed on heading.
2 is under 1. I'm slowing down to form up on you.
This is getting painted by the 5, Magnum SA-5, 12 o'clock.
Pushing steer 7.
Two or three, can you host data link? I keep losing it every few seconds.
Alright, just host. You have it up?
Yep. And I just lost it again.
It could be because of the jam.
Three is tracking the Magnum will host when able.
One altitude.
Angels 26.2. Pushing steer 7, accelerating to 400 knots.
Affirm.
Clear to engage. Mud spike, SA2, SA5.
SA-5 is destroyed.
Alright, leaves on speed on heading.
Alright, 2 has target locked and ready for drop. I am a minute and 15 seconds out from weapons release.
Copy, 30 seconds. Alright, SE3. Going for the pop.
Damn it, we have to go right over the SA3.
Cowboy 1-4, attack target bearing 310, 10 miles. 4, Wilco.
I'm hit.
4 is engaging the 3.
Magnum.
SA-3 has been fired on.
Chaff, flare,
Cowboy 1-1 is down.
4. Chalice 1, send in
chaff,
choppers.
flare,
Cowboy 1, Chalice 1, unable.
Multiple missiles in the air.
chaff,
SA-3.
flare, chaff, flare, chaff, flare,
SA-3 destroyed.
Chalice 1, Cowboy 1-3, request picture. Cowboy 1-2, Chalice 1, picture clear.
Deathwish 1, Cowboy 1-3, how copy?
Copy good, I am about to weapon release.
Affirm, Fiat is Winchester. We are both air-to-air. SA-3, SA-2, SA-2, SA-5 have been destroyed.
Affirm, I am 50 seconds out from weapon release.
Affirm, reform up on you and prepare to egress. Be advised, SA-2 to the northwest is still active.
Affirm.
Should be a non-factor.
Alright, Death Wish 1 is at 41,000.
Affirm 3 is turning back to egress now. I'm a lot lower than you are, so I'm gonna get a head start.
Chalice 1, Cowboy 1-3, request picture.
20 seconds.
Cowboy 1-2, Chalice 1, picture clear. Bruiser.
Weapon release.
Caution. Caution.
One is flowing back.
Affirm 3 is at 071, currently in full burn, headed 0.9.
Roger. Burn to 9. One is Dakota and 064.
Chalice 1, Cowboy 1-3, request picture. Cowboy 1-2, Chalice 1, picture clear.
Nukes are about to impact.
Holy shit.
That is impact. It does model the mushroom cloud. There goes all the frames. Only frames and pixels were injured in this event.
Chaff. Flare. Chaff. Flare.
I-31 is 10 miles to your rear.
Affirm 3 is currently 35, sorry, we'll call it 360, cruising at 29.5, 25 miles to steer 9.
Chalice 1, Cowboy 1-3, request picture. Cowboy 1-2, Chalice 1, picture clear.
Don't think there's much need for music anymore.
Yeah, music off. I don't think any enemy fighters are going to get airborne. If you look in the rearview mirror, all the air bases are in flames.
Yeah, I got a couple pictures for a few postcards.
Alright, go ahead and jettison everything as well. Hey, Biron. Yeah, luckily they're just pixels. Biron, this is a it's not public server. This is a server for our group, the 6th Virtual Fighter Wing. This is just a special exercise mission that we're doing. Alright, I'm burning all the way to 3,000 pounds. I'm almost there. Should come off the burn here in 30 seconds or so.
Bingo. Bingo.
I think I've determined the issue. I'm having some kind of issue with my throttle, it appears.
Maybe you need to recalibrate your detent and afterburner.
Yeah, I may have to. I think that's what happened on takeoff.
Yeah, you're probably not getting the full range of it.
Yeah, an afterburner's kicking on way too early. Alright. One is bingo fuel, cross the DMZ, and preparing descent to 20,000.
3.
Chaff. Flare. Chaff. Flare.
Chalice 1, Cowboy 1-1. Request picture. Cowboy 1-1, Chalice 1, picture clear.
Alright, gonna point her 5 degrees nose down.
He's a buck short and a day late. Joshua, this is a video game, not real world. Anyway, we all know that Falcon takes place in 1998, so current politics doesn't matter.
Hey guys, what I missed?
We're about to land. We just nuked Pyongyang.
Yo, what I missed?
Are you able to hear on uniforms? Or yeah, uniform 17.
Yeah, I'm on uniform 17.
Okay, yeah, we just nuked Pyongyang. We're about to land.
How'd it go?
Spin Zeta Sam, but we had a good weapon deployment.
Nice. How'd the server hold up?
It definitely got laggy once the nuke went off, but I think that's the nuke.
Yeah. Alright, man, cool. I'll watch the video.
Hey, Fern.
Altitude. Altitude.
One is at 1,100 pounds going direct in.
Affirm 1-3 is 17. We'll go around, line up in sequence. Unless you want to get fancy and I'll come home together.
Did you want me to switch over or did you want me to push out? What was the wing wag?
It's up to you.
I was getting you to switch over, I appreciate it. Slot a ripper in and then we'll come in. So we'll level it at 2. And set up for left downwind. Alright, throttle's coming back. Go ahead and go trail and we'll get ready to land.
Caution. Caution. Chaff. Flare. Chaff. Flare. Chaff. Flare. Chaff. Flare. Chaff. Flare. Chaff. Flare. Out.
Quebec 1-3, turning left downwind.
Yeah, there's something wrong because I am full brakes on. I'm still sitting at 87 knots, not closing.
If
Oh my god. The my air to ground kills just like doubled.
That will happen.
There's something wrong with my landing, like my there's something wrong on takeoff. I had my full throttle, and I wasn't getting over like 120 knots. And then on landing, I was full throttle off, air brakes out, on the wheel brakes, and it would not drop below 87 knots.
That's weird.
So I drove right off the end of the runway.
No, I watched that.
Yeah, I was like full on the brakes. I could hear the brake noise of the brakes hitting, but it wasn't doing anything.
I was monitoring the server. It looked normal. The CPU, the memory, all that stuff ran at normal.
There's
it was
no
like the low threshold.
there's no dips, there was no lags or anything whenever the nuke went off.
Yeah, what lagged was the hard drive.
As all the objects freaking being destroyed.
Yeah. Which I thought was weird. I mean, I'm just trying to see if I can find a solid state and put it in there and see if that'll help. That's weird though, because the CPU and all that memory, everything, nothing lagged on it. It was like steady. There was like a little blip in the CPU, but the memory is solid the whole time.
Nice. Yeah, there's something wrong. There's something wrong with me spins though, because I was on the brakes all the way to the end and it would not drop below 87 knots. They just drove right off the end of the runway.
Do a brake check and see if you got any response.
I had the sound. Like I would let go and go back, and I had the sounds of the brakes going, but it was no effect.
Hmm.
Like I exited in a runway at 87 knots, and I was the last like third of the runway was all 87 knots. They would never dropped. And that was the same kind of problem I had on takeoff. I was full burner, and when it get over 120.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe your
idle
brakes
power?
locked up on takeoff, and you had hydraulic fail.
Maybe.
Could be.
I mean, you can go back to your video see if you had a fault indication.
No, I looked on when I got airborne. I looked at the test page, and there's no faults and no caution lights.
Did you see
I
your
was
RPM on landing?
I would look at your settings, Ripper, and redo your afterburner and idle detent. It's probably misconfigured. So
Well,
even though you're physically 100% in game, you're probably only like 70 or
no,
80.
even then at the end I was all off. The fuel state was like only 900 pounds a minute, or whatever the lowest set, whatever, and I was full brakes on, and I went off the end of the runway at 87 knots with on brakes, and I could hear the brake sound in my headset.
What about engine sound? Did you still feel like you were
No,
like
no.
you didn't feel any? Okay. That's weird because it's doing the opposite of what it did on takeoff.
Yes, yeah. It was like I was
You're
glued to the.
overpowered on takeoff.
It's
or
like I
you're
was
underpowered on
glued. I was
takeoff,
glued to the runway too, and I was 100 and something knots, so I tried to pull back just to try to get some lift and try to create drag. That dropped to the 87, and then like I said, I went off the end of the runway at 87 knots, so I have no idea.
At first I figured it'd be weight, just from carrying all the ordnance, but once I saw your issue on the way back, you got something going on there for sure. Some weird stuff, man. Weird stuff.
Like I said, my waypoints were all jacked up, so it was just all.
Oh man, what are we calling this thing?
Exercise Skyking.
Are you looking through the TAC view now?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna look back at my video 2 spins and look more closely for that SA3. I apologize for letting that thing take you out.
Nah. I was trying to do a loft so I could just get rid of the bombs, but they wouldn't release. So I was slow.
They literally did not drop. I was wrong. They did not drop until I was right over the target. And so, like, I literally flew right over the target, and then that's when it popped.
See, I saw everything pop up on the HAD, and I was able to take them out, except for that SI3. Then once you called defensive, I had to zoom in like 2 or 3 times, and I saw it there. And then it got taken out a few seconds later, but it was too late for you, unfortunately. But I would like to see, once my video uploads, what exactly happened there. Like whether or not I missed it, or if it was just being smart and hiding from me, or what. But I do apologize for letting that thing kill you.
We flew right into it.
That fired at me as I was coming down. The ones that hit me. The first one missed.
Let's see. Yeah, because that thing shouldn't have killed you. Let's see.
Luckily, I attacked you all the way to the end, so we'll see what happened.
Yeah. I'm watching my video now.
Yeah, like I landed at 140, and I was full brakes the whole way, and it didn't get below 100 till right at the end.
Do they model So if you overspeed the brakes, do they model that? Because if you're hitting the brakes as soon as you touch down, they could have burnt out.
No, I didn't hit the brakes as soon as I touched down. I hit the. I don't know. I don't remember hitting the brakes as soon as I touched down. I started hitting the brakes about halfway through the runway when I realized that I was still way fast.
Oh, does this thing show faults or anything like that? Or
The
can it?
attack view doesn't know.
Oh.
Damn. So okay, so I just watched the video spins,
Mhm.
and there really wasn't anything too crazy going on there. You saw it and called it as soon as the RWR caught it.
Mhm.
And I didn't realize it as it was happened, but as soon as you called it, I started looking for it. By the time I acquired it and got the command to fire, though, I guess it already had 2 or 3 missiles in the air.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just
So that thing must have turned on, acquired you, and locked within like the same second.
it fired one at me and then one at him, and then the one missed me, the one hit him, and then I looked over and I could see the smoke trails about the time you called it. But
I looked down and I caught a couple trails, but it obviously wasn't aiming for me. It was definitely going for something for you guys. You were above me. But yeah, that one. Sorry about that one, buddy.
Yeah,
I do feel
sorry,
bad
my
about
kid guy. About my kid guys there.
I usually expect to die in every mission.
it. Well,
All right, guys, that's it for the stream. Y'all
part
take
of
it
the
easy.
job, right?